Drivers, take note. The Patello Bridge will be closed to northbound traffic overnight for maintenance work. That closure starts at 10 o'clock tonight, but the bridge should be fully reopened just in time for the Thursday morning commute.
This is really the beginning of a new era for us.
It was a significant development for the Squamish First Nation. On Tuesday night, members voted 87% in favour of approving development plans that would see prime real estate in Vancouver reclaimed for the prosperity of the Squamish people.
I think when it comes to economic development, our people have always known that we are sitting on some of the best prime real estate in the world.
The decision paves the way for significant building infrastructure that includes transforming the south end of the Barra Street Bridge from this to this. 11 residential towers are proposed for the Kits Point area, the tallest of which could stand 56 stories high. Tuesday's vote also approves land designation for the First Nations community, meaning that any revenue generated would go directly back to its members.
So these will be units, largely rental, somewhere between 90 to 70% rental, some leasehold strata that are all set at market rates. So whatever the market is telling us at the time that people are willing to pay, it is largely viewed as a revenue generating tool for the nation.
6,000 units will be built in just over 11 acres, which is about this area here. And that's relatively small compared to the amount of people who will eventually live here. And residents already in this area have serious concerns about how that will affect them.
If I'm living like right here, and right there in that park, somebody takes ownership of this park and puts in 10,000 people, it's going to have an effect on me living here.
Larry Benj acknowledges that it's First Nations land and that they don't need to engage residents, but there's a lot of questions which he and others living in the area need answered.
Where do 10,000 people's kids, a certain percentage, I'm assuming, there's going to be children there? What effect does that have on parks, on community amenities? All of those things at that level of development are going to have to be beefed up.
Squamish First Nation says community engagement will happen at some point next year, but their priority has so far been their own members.
We don't have to go to the public. There's no requirement for us to engage the public or the city in terms of a typical rezoning process. But we do feel it's in the good interest of the community, of the city, of the general public.
Squamish First Nation are predicting construction to begin as early as 2021. In Vancouver, Tom Walsh, City News.